In a quiet rural town, the police pushed open the door of a farmhouse. What they saw inside made everyone scream on the spot. Hanging on the walls were not animal hides, but human skin. Lampshades, chairs, belts, even a full body suit. All of it was real. The infamous movie The Texas Chainsaw Massacre was inspired by this case. So let's take a look just how twisted and perverse was the real story. In the 1950s, deep in the American countryside, there was a stretch of land rarely visited by anyone. The wind howled through, and the cornfields rustled in the night. A reclusive man lived there. Neighbors always said he was odd, but no one imagined that inside his home lay secrets more horrifying than any ghost story. That winter, a woman in town vanished. People searched the streets, the church, the fields, but she was nowhere to be found, until the police followed faint clues and pushed open the farmhouse door. A stench of blood and rot hit them instantly. As their flashlights swept across the room, the officers' hearts tightened. The walls were covered with grotesque decorations. Sheets of skin, carefully flayed, were pinned like dried animal hides. The texture was clear moles and scars still visible. On the table stood a lamp. Its shade was sewn from human skin. When the light shone through, veins cast red patterns that looked as if they were writhing. The chairs weren't upholstered with leather, but with human thigh skin. And in the corner lay a belt, stitched together piece by piece from severed nipples. The deeper they went, the more nauseating it became. Inside a cabinet, hollowed skulls were used as bowls. A severed hand hung from the door as a decoration, and a human face, fashioned into a mask, its hollow eyes staring back at them in the dim light. The investigation revealed his secret life. Each night, he took a shovel and crept to the graveyard outside town. He targeted fresh graves, dug up the earth, dragged the corpses back to his farmhouse. Like a craftsman or a surgeon, he meticulously flayed the bodies, piece by piece. He stitched, repaired, dried, and assembled them into creations. But it wasn't for money. It was because of a sick obsession. He wanted to make a suit of human skin, wear it, and transform himself into a woman. At midnight, he would drape the skin suit over himself, stand before a cracked mirror, and whisper, "Now, I am her." When the truth came to light, the entire town was paralyzed with fear. The man they thought was a quiet, harmless neighbor had turned his farmhouse into a workshop of nightmares. Some said the stolen bodies should have rested in peace. Instead, they were mutilated, reshaped into grotesque furniture. The horror wasn't just death, it was the desecration of death itself. The farmhouse was later demolished, but even today, people swear that if you pass by that empty land at night, you can still hear strange sounds. The scrape of a shovel digging into earth, the creak of stretched leather in the wind, and sometimes a low murmur, just a little longer. Soon it will be finished. They say ghosts aren't the scariest thing. The true horror lies in the twisted madness of the human mind. And who knows, that quiet, withdrawn stranger beside you might be hiding a secret that could make the whole world tremble.